Guys, I learned this advice recently from a very big thing. So nothing but this video I want to make sure something very much important to you. And this is about tiredness and energy. It's not any other lecture, but what I'm about to say is something you might have experienced it before. So simply means that if you're constantly winning in life, that is you're taking on competitions, you're doing things and you're constantly winning, you won't notice your energy levels going down. So imagine a situation. Of course, you would have some situations earlier in your life where you were constantly winning and you were not feeling the loss in energy. You were feeling more adrenaline. You were feeling more awake. You were like, oh, what's happening to me? Like something's growing inside me. You felt a gloom inside your heart, deep inside. It might be a long time for you guys, for some of you guys. For some, you're constantly winning and watching this video right now. But so the main point is, if you're constantly winning in life, you won't feel the tiredness. That's the main point. So instantly, as after a loss, let's say you are after a game of football or basketball, whatever it is, the team lost. Of course, you feel a bit downside. You feel it less active. You would be a little sloppy and sluggish. You would feel it all. Don't say no. You'd feel a bit relatively. It's relative, of course. But if you win, you would feel the opposite. You would go out, you would go out for dinner, you would do something, you would celebrate, you'd feel much better because you're winning, you're gaining energy. If you're losing energy. That's how it works. And if you're constantly winning in life, that is, you're making every single day productive to you by making sure that you're putting in all the effort into the right direction and you're giving the soul into the right direction, you're going to win. And you're going to gain more energy and you're going to use this energy again for winning, and you're betting on wins and you're constantly winning. You won't feel tired. The way you lose, the way you feel distracted is just because you're losing something. If you are motivated and you're locked in towards your goal, that is, you want to make more money or you want to hit the gym and get a better physique, whatever it is, if you're literally locked in the goal and you want to continue the journey in the same way and you don't want to get distracted, you need to stop that single distraction which is rolling on your mind whether you should do it or not. Of course, everybody has something like that. If it's video game, please stop it. If it's watching anime, stop it. And you know what? Focus on winning rather than just being disciplined. Of course, discipline is the main reason. Discipline is the main thing. But also have in mind that you need to win. Focus on the win because win is the main thing. Because there's only plus and minus charges, nothing like neutral and things. So constantly focus on winning. Everything will happen good to you. If you truly tried hard, you can't lose. That's another things like that. So imagine you have a goal, you want to make this $10 million US dollars or 10 crore rupees Indian rupees. So why I'm constantly talking about money is it's a common goal. Many people have a goal to make money. So let's say you have a goal, you truly have to achieve this. You want a 10 crore rupees. You want to make your first 10 crore through business, network and social media. So of course it's hard. You don't know anything at the beginning, but first you do something, you watch YouTube how to make money, because it's the most common path which I've seen from beginner people. And other side of people is just they do some courses, online courses for doing this, or some universities course or whatever it is. They start to do it, they follow it, they try to look at the process. What this college teaches is just this is called money, this is called bar graph, this is called chart, this is called this. That's what they teach. They spend 99% of the time teaching this. This is bar graph, and this is tail, and this is head. It's what they teach 99% in the modern education system. So what I say, or what experts say is, go and try. Go and do something. You don't know what is business. Let me tell you something. Business in this case, you need to name something, you need an idea, and you need some products to make sure it's gonna happen. or you need the right network to make sure it's going to happen. Let's say you're selling what? Let's say you're selling some makeup brand, you're selling some makeup products. Now, the makeup products are just ordinary. You have these makeup products, you need to sell them. Now you need a guy for advertisement. You need to make a good advertisement. You need to use the right keywords, right things. You need to match the competition with other guys doing other makeup business. You need to refer them. You need to make sure you're spending something better than them, at least by 1%, so then you can win them. And then you hire a model, a local model, so that their face is somewhat famous, and make a small ad of them using your makeup. They just post it in social media and they say this much is available, this much is available. Make sure your delivery is done through your network. Don't hire any third party executives for all these delivery process. Your network, use your network. If you don't know, you don't have any network, use your friends, local friends. There will be some boy who's gonna go down and help you for this delivery, or go yourself out. It's a local business, go out, just sell the product, be the delivery man as well. So you can start it from anything, and it's just you thought it's just numbers on the screen. You see how online money making is, it's not real. How can I make money through this phone? But as soon as you land your first customer, now you would have a belief inside your heart that making money through online is possible. Numbers on the screen went inside to my bank account. You would soon realize this and you would start more. So whenever I start this idea of saying business and online business, and I don't have degree and things like that, suddenly they say, oh, how it's not possible, it's a white thing, it's not real and things like that. But once you start winning that is, once you understand that it's all real. So of course the first step is the hardest step of all, and if you win that, you're going to be much more motivated, you're going to be much more confident. That's what's most important than motivation, your confidence levels, because this is going to make sure that you are going to take braver steps than yesterday, and you're going to do better. So constant winning, you can't lose. Just focus on the win. I'm not saying this in a lethargic manner, but you need to win and pull it off at the end. Somehow you need to pull it off. You need to win. That's your number one thing. Of course, you need to work hard. You need to not skip a day, because skipping a day is the worst thing you can ever do. Consistency is what people lack the most. People lack consistency, even though some people have very good mindset. I've seen them. They have ultra legendary mindset. They have this, listen to some songs, and they have this motivation and things mindset during that second, during that song goes up, and they are motivated and they push hard in the gym, things like that. But the guys who wake up every single day, regardless how they feel, and hit the gym are built different. So if some guy has good strength level and he hits the gym whenever he feels like, when he's being competed with a guy who wakes up regardless how he feels, who do you think is going to win? Of course, the guy who wakes up regardless how he feels, even though he's not in that much strength levels, because he's just a beginner. 7 days login streak is better. So the guys who truly put the work into Sunday are just something different. So don't underestimate the guys who come and work during Sundays, or do some other works in Sundays that is productive. Many people I've seen spending their Sundays in most stupidest manner with no meaning, going out like. So if you're truly business owners, it doesn't apply to you. But I'm talking about the normal guy, 9 to 5 guys spending their Sundays like that, Saturdays, Sundays outside, and working the 5 days a week. The business owner is completely different. They work 7 days a week, and of course, they do take days off in between, some business meeting or some win celebration or some invite or some big family festival, something like that. That's a different case, because the 9 to 5 guys also have family festivals. Also, they have some big win celebrations. Of course, they do take days off during that 5 days. So you understand the small difference, right? So if you constantly win, you'll never lose. So focus on winning. Once you're winning, you're absorbing the loser's energy. Because if you're winning, somebody else is losing. If you're making some money, somebody's losing money. If you're getting stronger, somebody else is gonna get mad about you that that you're stronger now and they can't bully you. So if you're stronger, you're winning. And if you ask me how, you're winning. The other guy, the opposite of you, the one who bullied you, is now jealous of you. How this guy got? And he no longer can't absorb your energy because you have absorbed his energy, because he can't no longer mock you. That's how things work. And mogging is a